Finally hearing Nini's thoughts, Bao was speechless, as if faced with a math problem. The women here have no choice, the fault lies with the world. Bao admired Nini's beauty, feeling affectionate, while Lao Zhang grew fond of Jiao, giving her gold rings as if on a treasure quest. When Jiao happily slipped on the ring, she smiled like a kid. It's her first ring ever, and it felt like winning the lottery. Subtitle: Will you marry me? Jiao asked eagerly. Lao Zhang hesitated for seconds. Jiao felt like she had waited forever. Her smile collapsed. For a rugged guy like Lao Zhang, love and promises aren't just sweet nothings, they need some real action behind them. But Jiao didn't get the memo. The moment Lao Zhang left, she opened her treasure box like a superhero. Decked out in jewels given by guys, she looked like a queen, but no amount of gold could hide her unfortunate past. Jiao knew all this luxury was just a desire driven far. Nobody really loved her for who she was. She felt like she was acting in someone else's story, tears suddenly flowing like a broken faucet. When Lao Zhang declared, "I've decided to take a break today. Why not bury myself in some study?" Lao Zhang didn't know whose child Jiao was carrying, but he enjoyed it, making dumplings for her when not training. To Lao Zhang, dumplings were a festive treat, so of course he made some for Jiao. Jiao felt a mix of emotions, some joy, some guilt. She thought Lao Zhang's gaze at her was like he was looking for a high-tech solution. She couldn't help but smile. "Look at your face. It's like you've just swallowed a lemon cake. Life is too grim. Let's comfort ourselves with joy. Don't be sad." Lao Zhang's happiness was contagious to Bao. That evening, Bao placed a sandalwood flower on Nini's door, and she noticed. "The sandalwood is blooming. Take me to see it." "You mean the Golden Stage, open once a year? Miss it, your art." Off they snuck together. They dashed through the fields, giggling, with little bugs swirling around like falling stars. Their hands, without them noticing, were tightly holding each other, gathering stars like a galaxy. An endless field, a lonely night, their voices soared like heavenly music. But when they finally found the sandalwood, Nini's smile faded like a bad joke. The sandalwood hadn't bloomed yet. They arrived too early, like guests crashing a party. With a coy smile, Nini tiptoed up and kissed Bao in the eyes, like a playful kitten. Their relationship floated delicately between friend and lover, the best emotional state ever. But the next day, Bao was hit by a thunderstorm of news from Jiao. He started seeing clients again. Bao was dumbfounded. After all this time, turns out she was faking her pregnancy. It was all just a ploy to take a vacation. Bao couldn't help but pity Lao Zhang. He was watching a military performance, with Teresa Teng performing that night, and was as excited as a child, but hearing about the fake pregnancy made his smile vanish like a pot balloon. He then got up to leave, while Bao was called on stage to interact with the female performer. He was worried about Lao Zhang, but when the actress kissed him, Bao instantly forgot everything and became as cheerful as a little bird. Lao Zhang went to 831 for Jiao, slammed the door, looking tense. "This mental pressure is driving me crazy. But I just want to ask one question. Do you really mean it with an or not? I simply want to make money, and those who have left know it's not real. What I want for happiness, that's real. Wanting to get married, that's real too. All true, but marrying you? That's another story. Every morning when I wake up and see your face, all I can think is that I used to be a hooker. Do you really think this can lead to happiness?" Jiao's retort sent Lao Zhang into a fit of rage. She was envisioning a future while Jiao was dismantling it all. What a dramatic emotional showdown. "What's wrong with you people? Your hearts are so tiny, you can't go back in life." Lao Zhang ultimately realized, tragically, that who he loved wasn't the real Jiao, but the dream in his heart. Heartbroken, all he wanted was to go home, back to those warm memories, where he could taste his mother's cooking and see the girl he loved. But as time passed, he couldn't recall her face. Any attempt to remember it would always lead back to Jiao's shadow. With dreams shattered, he thought he could build a home again by marrying Jiao. Beneath all this was the perfect solution. With warfare looming, he became homeless and then had to face execution. When Bao sorted Lao Zhang's belongings, he found only 2 treasures in 20 years, Bao's letters. And these shoes, he hoped to wear them home to show his mother, but it never came to pass in the end. So Bao could only burn these items for him, filled with anger, asking himself, why on earth did I lie to him? Not long after, Ninny was granted a pardon and could finally go home. Her heart raced with excitement, but thinking of Bao made her a bit sad. The bittersweet farewell left them. Bao gave Ninny back her watch and was about to leave when Ninny suddenly hugged him and they kissed passionately. Don't forget to subscribe.